All right, I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of the Google Drive because it's very well organized and it should totally stay that way. So we have an editor's document out here in the open, and that is going to change every year, obviously, but it's so everybody knows what they're doing, and it's really awesome. Okay, story ideas. So after every deadline, we bring 6 story ideas into the class and we combine them into this document. It's at the end of the year, so obviously it's pretty light right now. And then we highlight the stories we're doing with people's names for stuff like that. So for the next deadline, Bree is going to be talking about how coaches recruit. Super cool. So we compile them all into this document, and that is also not in a folder. Archives is all of the past years. So yeah, so if you click on 17-18, you have the folders for all of that. So it's very organized. When this school year is over, I will add the spring 19 folders over here. So just remember, like, the capital archives is everything. This is like comprehensive archives. Then we have spring 19 archives, which is just the stuff photos and stories we've posted this year, or this semester, my bad, excuse me. So this is all from just this semester. Photos, these are the current photos that haven't been posted yet and obviously some of this is not updated, like this is posted. So you can go over to my drive. It's going to go into spring 19 archives because it's already posted. And then once the year is up, that'll go into that whole folder will go into the comprehensive archives up here. We'll go back to our drive. So those are the photos for the upcoming deadline. These are the stories for the upcoming deadline / they need posted. Again, this isn't updated yet. So we're going to, since this story was already posted, you can just pull this story right over to spring 19 archives. Quote bank, that's something I came up with. If you have an interview and somebody gave you a really good quote, but you can't use it in your story, put it in here because somebody else might be able to use it. Like, these quotes are all from President Masterson, so you never know. Okay, so we went through all of this. Yeah, so promo and theme. This is like the images for the website. This is our social media profile pic. If anything happens, this is our brand pretty much. And then these are like flyers and stuff. Like, this is this year's flyers. So this is pretty, you won't really have to do anything with that folder unless you are the one that's going to be making the flyers and stuff, which I would highly encourage. Resources. This is something I made. This is how you should submit your story. So it explains to you what it should look like when you put your story into the drive. So while you're working on your story, either in the drive or on your personal computer and share it with the drive, you should move the story into that semester's stories folder. So this year, if I was working on a story, I would put it in spring 19 stories. It would go in that folder. And this is what it should look like. Maybe. So I explained a little bit, but you need to have a headline, deck, your name and your editorship, the category, so feature, news, whatever it is, and then your story in there. And that just makes it so much easier for Bruce and whoever's editing. And this is just some general information here. This is examples on how to format quotes, because that's consistently been our biggest problem as a staff over the last 2 years. So if you have any questions, I'm going to keep adding to that resources folder, and that's probably where these videos will end up. So make sure you check that out. Otherwise, that is our Google Drive.